The recent revelation that job numbers in America were incorrectly reported has sparked significant concern and debate across the country. Employment statistics are critical indicators of economic health, and inaccuracies in this data can have far-reaching implications.
Firstly, thank you for watching, and don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and notification bell for more global finance uncovered, as we continue to work hard and around the clock to always deliver and improve on our content for you. We would greatly appreciate your additional support by you clicking the like button, notification bell, and subscribe button and joining our channel's growth.
The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS), which is responsible for reporting these figures, has faced scrutiny after it was discovered that the data had been misstated in recent months. This discrepancy has not only affected public perception, but also led to questions about the reliability of economic forecasting. The incorrect job numbers have raised alarms among economists, policymakers, and investors. Employment figures are closely watched because they provide insights into the overall state of the economy, influencing decisions made by businesses, governments, and financial markets. When these numbers are inaccurate, it can lead to misguided policy decisions, such as adjustments in interest rates or the implementation of economic stimulus measures, based on flawed data. The error was reportedly due to a combination of technical issues and misclassifications during data collection and processing. Some workers were miscategorized, which led to an overestimation or underestimation of employment in certain sectors. This has prompted a review of the data collection processes used by the BLS to ensure that such errors do not occur in the future. The agency has stated that it is committed to transparency and will work to correct the mistakes and improve its methodologies. The implications of this reporting error are profound. For one, it has the potential to alter the perceived trajectory of the U.S. economy. If job growth was overreported, it could suggest that the economy is not as robust as previously thought, which might lead to a reassessment of future economic strategies. Conversely, if job losses were underreported, it could indicate a stronger than expected recovery. Either way, the uncertainty caused by these errors can undermine confidence in economic policy and planning. In the political arena, the incorrect job numbers have become a point of contention. Politicians from both sides of the aisle have seized on the issue, with some arguing that the errors were indicative of broader failures in economic governance. Others have called for increased oversight and accountability in how employment data is collected and reported. This debate is likely to intensify as more details emerge and as the revised figures are released. The financial markets have also reacted to the news, with volatility increasing as investors digest the implications of the revised job numbers. Stock prices, which often respond to employment data, have seen fluctuations as traders reassess their strategies in light of the new information. This has added another layer of uncertainty to an already complex economic landscape, as market participants try to anticipate how the correction in job numbers will impact future economic policy and corporate earnings. For businesses, the incorrect job numbers have introduced new challenges. Companies rely on accurate employment data to make decisions about hiring, investments, and expansion. The realization that this data was flawed has caused some firms to reevaluate their plans, particularly in sectors that were most affected by the misreporting. This could lead to slower hiring or delayed investments, further impacting the broader economy. On a societal level, the reporting error has contributed to a sense of distrust in government institutions. Many Americans rely on official statistics to understand the state of the economy and to make personal financial decisions. The revelation that these numbers were incorrect has led to frustration and skepticism, particularly among those who are already wary of government transparency. Restoring trust will require not only correcting the data, but also demonstrating a commitment to accuracy and openness moving forward. The BLS has pledged to correct the job numbers and issue revised reports. However, the process of identifying and rectifying these errors is complex and time-consuming. It may take several months before the full extent of the inaccuracies is known and the data is fully corrected. In the meantime, Policymakers, businesses, and individuals will have to navigate the economic landscape with an incomplete picture, which could lead to further uncertainty and volatility. Looking ahead, this incident may prompt broader changes in how employment data is collected and reported. There could be calls for greater investment in technology and data analysis tools to ensure that such errors do not happen again. Additionally, there may be a push for more frequent audits of economic data to catch potential issues earlier. In the long run, these changes could lead to more reliable economic indicators, but they will require time, resources, and a commitment to improving the integrity of the data.
The revelation of incorrect job numbers in America underscores the complexity and fragility of the systems used to measure economic performance. Employment statistics are among the most crucial data points in understanding the health of an economy. They inform a wide array of decisions, from government policies to business strategies and even individual financial planning. When these numbers are flawed, it calls into question the very foundation upon which these decisions are made. The implications extend beyond mere statistical errors. They touch on the credibility of the institutions responsible for gathering and disseminating this information. One of the key issues highlighted by this incident is the inherent difficulty in accurately capturing employment data, particularly in a dynamic and rapidly changing economy. The U.S. economy is vast and diverse, with millions of jobs spread across various industries, geographies, and employment types. This diversity makes it challenging to compile data that is both accurate and timely. The recent errors suggest that the current methodologies may not be fully equipped to handle the complexities of modern labor markets, particularly in an era of rapid technological change and shifting work patterns. The misreporting of job numbers also brings to light the potential for bias and error in data collection. While the Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS) strives to maintain objectivity, the processes involved in gathering data are not immune to human error or systemic issues. Misclassification of workers, incorrect survey responses, and technical glitches can all contribute to inaccuracies. These challenges are compounded by the fact that employment data is often subject to revisions as more information becomes available, meaning that the initial reports may not always reflect the true state of the labor market. In response to these challenges, there is likely to be a renewed focus on improving the accuracy and reliability of employment data. This could involve adopting new technologies, such as advanced data analytics and machine learning, to enhance the precision of data collection and analysis. Additionally, there may be calls for greater transparency in how the data is gathered and reported, including more detailed explanations of the methodologies used and the potential sources of error. Such measures could help restore confidence in the data and ensure that it remains a valuable tool for policymakers and the public. The incorrect reporting of job numbers has also had a ripple effect across various sectors of the economy. For instance, the labor market is a critical factor in the housing market, where employment levels influence demand for homes and the ability of individuals to secure mortgages. If job growth was overstated, it could have led to an inflated perception of housing demand, potentially distorting the market. Similarly, in the retail sector, where consumer spending is closely tied to employment levels, inaccurate job numbers could result in misguided business strategies, such as overestimating future sales. On a broader scale, the error in job reporting has international implications as well. Global investors and foreign governments closely monitor U.S. employment data as a key indicator of the world's largest economy. The incorrect numbers could have led to misinformed decisions in global markets, affecting currency valuations, investment flows, and economic forecasts. As a result, the credibility of U.S. economic data is not only a domestic concern but also a matter of international importance. Another aspect of this issue is the impact on social welfare programs. Many government assistance programs, such as unemployment benefits and food assistance, are directly tied to employment levels. Inaccurate job numbers can lead to improper allocation of resources, either by underestimating the need for support or by misdirecting funds. This misalignment can have serious consequences for individuals and families who rely on these programs, exacerbating economic inequality and social tensions. The political fallout from the incorrect job numbers is likely to be significant. Employment data is often used as a barometer of a government's economic performance, and inaccuracies in this data can be weaponized by political opponents. This situation provides ammunition for critics who argue that the current administration is mishandling the economy or failing to provide accurate information to the public. The controversy could intensify as the 2024 elections approach, with candidates using the issue to score political points. In light of the errors, there may be a push for greater oversight of the agencies responsible for collecting and reporting economic data. Some lawmakers could advocate for the creation of independent bodies to audit the data or for the implementation of stricter controls and standards. These measures would aim to prevent future errors and ensure that the data on which economic decisions are based is as accurate and reliable as possible. The incorrect job numbers also raise important questions about the role of the media in disseminating economic data. News outlets play a crucial role in interpreting and communicating employment statistics to the public. However, if the underlying data is flawed, the media's reporting can inadvertently spread misinformation. This situation highlights the need for journalists to approach economic data with a critical eye, seeking to understand and convey the limitations and uncertainties inherent in the numbers. For workers, the incorrect job numbers can have personal and psychological impacts. Employment data not only reflects the state of the economy, but also influences perceptions of job security and career prospects. If the data is overly optimistic, it could lead workers to believe that the job market is stronger than it actually is, possibly resulting in riskier career decisions. Conversely, underreported job growth could contribute to unnecessary pessimism and caution in the labor force. The business community is likely to respond to the revelation of incorrect job numbers by demanding more reliable data and possibly investing in their own analytics to better understand labor market trends. Large corporations, in particular, have the resources to conduct their own research and may choose to rely less on government statistics in light of this incident. This could lead to a divergence in how different sectors of the economy perceive and respond to labor market conditions. The correction of the job numbers will also have implications for future economic forecasts. Economists use employment data as a key input in predicting GDP growth, inflation, and other macroeconomic variables. The discovery of errors in this data could lead to revisions in past forecasts and more caution in future predictions. This could create a more uncertain economic environment as forecasters grapple with the potential for further data revisions. One potential silver lining to this situation is that it may prompt a broader discussion about how economic data is used and interpreted. In recent years, there has been growing recognition of the limitations of traditional economic indicators in capturing the full complexity of modern economies. The errors in job reporting could spur innovation in how we measure and understand economic activity, leading to the development of new metrics that provide a more comprehensive picture of economic health. Public trust in government data is essential for the effective functioning of a democratic society. The incorrect job numbers have undoubtedly shaken this trust, but they also present an opportunity for the BLS and other agencies to demonstrate their commitment to accuracy and transparency. By openly acknowledging the errors and taking steps to correct them, these institutions can begin to rebuild the public's confidence in their work. Finally, the incident underscores the importance of ongoing vigilance and improvement in the collection and reporting of economic data. The economy is constantly evolving, and the methods used to measure it must evolve as well. The mistakes made in the reporting of job numbers serve as a reminder that even the most established and respected institutions are not infallible. Continuous innovation, transparency, and accountability are necessary to ensure that the data we rely on remains as accurate and relevant as possible.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to smash that subscribe, like, and notification bell for more global finance uncovered.